Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
The crowd rises for the national anthem of Portugal. Well, if that doesn't get the juices flowing, then nothing will.
It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, at least on the face of it, Peter, there's very little at stake in this.
But, Jim,
Well, it still gives ample opportunity for some fringe players to make their case. So I'm inclined towards something that's still high in intensity, in conviction, in tempo even. And that's not a bad thing.
And that gets things running. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I've heard only good things about this player, João Neves, Peter. He's very good under pressure, plays with an awful lot of courage, always wants to get on the ball, and positionally, very, very sound. He's a real asset for any team at number 6 or an 8.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt.
João Neves tries to thread one through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Fernandes.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Messi.
Good ball, good take.
Martinez. There's the shot! It's there!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Almada
Has a look and plays it forward. Driving forward. He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Messi. Messi. And Messi! Just too much. Fractions.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, now he can run away with it. Now it's Pedro Neto. A corner it is then. And it's been taken short. Goes for a shot! He's gone direct here. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Martinez. Martinez. He's had a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, what has happened here? Medina. Martinez is having a shot! And it's Neves. That's a sharp pass. Skims one and he shoots! Goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Simplicity itself.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Fernandes. Shot, surely! Goal! Argentina! Into the lead once more. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves any favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Now it's Martinez. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Pedro Neto. 30 minutes gone. Araujo gets over and intercepts. Vega. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Spread to the right. Bernardo Silva takes a shot! And he's following up! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Fernandes. Now it's Martinez. Now it's Messi. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Now it's Messi. Messi. Driving. Messi! Oh, crossbar! Mendes gets it away. Is there any support? He might not need it. João Neves, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He has found the way through. Great vision, doesn't quite get there. Medina. Now Martinez. Now it's Messi. Messi. Oh, this is a very good... Real chance! And it's in!
2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Oh, that's a key interception. And that's really well manoeuvred. And this is Messi. Messi. Nuno Mendes. Araujo. João Neves. That's the end of the first 45.
Argentina are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Well, we've been blessed with a goal-laden first half. 3-1 is the half-time score. So, into the second half. And it's Bruno Fernandes. That's really nicely played. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Montiel. Martinez is onto it in a flash. He's picked his way through. And he nearly went all the way.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Araujo. And it's Neves. Bernardo Silva. To Cancelo. Lisandro Martinez spots it and intercepts. Messi. Steaming on goal. And the finish! It's bounced back off the post. Messi with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength, the sort of desire we hope will spread.
And they're quick to get it back. Messi is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
He's looking wide. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Martinez.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he's got away from him. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Almada. Martinez, looking understandably energised after his goal. Shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are disappearing out of sight. He made it happen.
Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. And it's Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes! He's got a goal! That was a given. It always was.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Número 8.
Portugal may be down, but not out just yet. Good running, strong and purposeful. Bruno Fernandes. João Cancelo. And the pass is intercepted. Martinez might just make this. And smartly reclaimed. Vitinha. Under an awful lot of pressure. Little pass back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Fernandes. Martinez receives it in a good position here. Just about up to 75 minutes.
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
João Cancelo. Araujo. And it's Vitinha. Now it's Bernardo Silva, and he's managed to get free. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes, chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Now it's Messi. And it's made its way to him. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Messi. He's found a way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Araujo cuts it out. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's De Paul. João Cancelo. João Neves. 5 minutes left on the clock. And he was quick to react. And it's Rodrigo De Paul. And this is Messi. Wriggles his way through. Messi driving forwards. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
2 minutes to be added on. McAllister. And that's that. Argentina can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally,
all round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride.
Messi taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Argentina definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim.